Okay, I just want to show you a little bit about how to make rings like this that are stamped from dies like this. And they're pressed in the hydraulic press, which is 20 ton. And this is before they're pressed. It looks like this. And this is after they're embossed with a pattern. It looks like this. One way to make sure and ensure you take care of your dies is to clean them with a brush and just make sure that they're dirt free. And I sometimes use a wire brush and scrub it. Wherever my wire brush is, it's right here, and I just scrub it like this. And then after it's clean, to ensure it stays healthy, I put a little bit of oil on. And I do this with all my dies before I press because I don't want to impress or embed any dirt in, and I also want to ensure that you can take the silver out. These are all ready to go. These are rings I just made before they're all shiny because I have put patina on these and not on these, so you can see the difference. And this one I just resized, and you can see it's shiny, and I'll put a patina on it later so you can see the patterns. So right now we're just going to go through and press the wire that hasn't been embossed by the dies yet. And these are all steel dies. So what I try and do is try and get out any bends in the silver before I start. I've already annealed the silver, so it's ready to go. I pick a die I like. I'm going to use several on one piece of silver. I put it in the press like this, and this is a pusher, and I make sure it's lined up and ready to go. And then what I'm going to do is take, and put pressure down on the press and ensure that it's in the center getting the pressure. And I usually pump 2, 3, 4, 5, not 5 whole ones, but you can see where it leaves resistance, then I stop. I lower the press down, take a look at it, and you can see it already has a pattern, and then I move it along. You only press a little at a time. You can't press the whole thing at once. So again, you're going to put it lined up and then press 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty tight. I'm not going any further. I don't want to break my die. And then I loosen it, and then I move it down further. You can see it's got an impression, and I'm about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. We're moving along really slow. We'll put the die in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm ready to switch dies right now to get a different pattern. You can see this is all on one die, and now I'm going to put a different pattern in, so I have a few to choose from. I'm going to choose this die, and it's a little bit higher, so I have to release a little bit more. Put it under, line it up. Don't put your fingers in the press. All I do is try and get it centered so it doesn't move before the pressure starts. Two, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to release. And it's a different impression. I'm going to try and straighten this one out a little bit. I'm going to pick a different die because that one's a little bit high. I'm going to go for this one. I've already put oil in it. It's ready to go. I'll put it, line it up. And release. And just keep going to the end. And then after we finish with the impression, we're going to form it into a ring. And I can do another video to show you that. But this gives you an idea of what we're doing. And this is what it's going to look like when we're all done. And then I'll show you on a different video how we form the ring.